Asuu tackles Keyamo, says federal government misinforming Nigerians. Welcome to the news. If you are new, kindly subscribe to my channel. And if you have been there, thank you for your support. Really appreciate. The Academic Staff Union for Universities, Asuu, has challenged the Minister of State for Labour, Festus Keyamo, senior advocate of Nigeria, to mention one of its demands that government has made to address the ongoing strike by the union. The president of the union, Professor Emmanuel Zodeke, in an interview with Punch newspaper, accused the federal government of not having the interests of Nigerians at heart. Keyamo, during an interview on China's television, said the federal government has done all within its power to end the strike by academic staff union of universities. Asuu declared a strike on Monday, February 14, 2022, at the University of Lagos, Nigeria. Replying to Keyamo's claim, the national president of Academic Staff Union, Professor Emmanuel Osodeke, in an interview said, "When I listened to him, I felt very disappointed. We're in a country where someone who has no reason in the legal profession can come out to completely misinform the public. It is so sad and I feel so pain. We are challenging him to mention one of the things the government has done on all the issues which led to the strike. How much has been released for the revitalization fund for universities? How much has been released for the payment of academic allowances? Has the visitation panel report been released? This is a demand that does not even have to do with money," he said. He added, "Have they signed the agreement that was negotiated between their theme and Academic Staff Union of Universities on the issue of IPs and UTAs? Have the results been made available? These are the questions Nigerians have to ask them. The demands that don't have to do with money, have they met those demands? I am so disappointed. This is someone who was on the street fighting for the poor Nigerians until he joined politics. This same man has turned around to fight the Nigerian people. We challenge him to tell the Nigerian people what the government has done concerning the 7 demands that were listed. It is so sad, and that is why we Nigerians is where it is today. These people do not have the interests of Nigerians at heart. Nigerians battling all manner of things. Insecurity, education is on lockdown. They have not released one kobo. I'm saying this with all due respect. The government has not released one kobo to any university since the strike started. But you are giving 1.14 billion worth of vehicles to government officials in Niger Republic. You know why they don't believe in Nigerians? If their children was to be in our schools, they would have done something. Some of the demands include the release of revitalization funds for universities, release of earned academic allowances for the staff of universities, release of white paper on the visitation panel to universities, deployment of the University Transparency Accountability System for the payment of the salaries and allowance of lecturers, renegotiation of the 2009 Academic Staff Union/Federal Government of Nigeria Agreement, stoppage to the proliferation of universities by lawmakers and other government officials. That is the demand Asuu is asking for, and they are waiting for the federal government to do what is needful. Let me add to know the truth color of any human being given position and money. Some of these so-called activists are only looking for food. Keyamo has forgotten or he was as an activist. Very, very disappointing indeed. Keyamo has become a public nuisance. No wonder Idris Abdulkarim once asked, "Where is Keyamo?" He has joined the group of eaters and looters and now shamelessly defend thieves in government. It's always like his boss, Mr. Chris Ngibgi, telling the world lies against the Academic Staff Union of Universities and through situation of things. But one day, the whole story will be known and we will know who is at fault. When you hear people like Keyamo speaks, you know that it's completely replica of fake government. You can hate this government, it is your prerogative. Just allow, just know that we are all being stupid to allow academic staff union to continue holding us to ransom. No single government can satisfy the Asuu demands. If you like, give Asuu Nigerians budget. They will still come back for increment. Check from the military regime through Obasanjo, Jonathan and now Buhari. Asuu must always go on strike to request for better pay. If Yaradua live long enough, he will have experienced academic staff in a university strike. I have been a civil servant for over 25 years, yet no direct increment of salary by government except during Abdulsalam administration. Have I gone on strike? Is it because I don't belong to ASU? How many times have banks increased salaries and allowance of staff until President and the general parents and the general public stop ASU from this yearly strike? They will continue. Don't think it is Buhari failure, Obi, Tinubu, Atiku, Showore, or any other candidate cannot stop it. ASU feel they have the power to strangulate any government and request increase in salaries and allowance anytime they feel like. We must stop the nonsense and get our children back to school. Those that are against education shall see their suffering. When heaven falls, it will fall on everybody. Keyamo is a disappointment to those of us who are activists. Believe me, I can't understand what has come over Keyamo. Is it the spell? Asuu shouldn't have bothered to respond to many lines of Keyamo, who is not different from Mingige, his master. God Almighty will surely deal with them one after the other. First of all, Keyamo is a betrayer. He is a disgrace to Nigerian Bar Association. I don't like that man for anything. No difference between him, Femi Adesina, Shehu Garba, and Lai Mohammed. Some people are simply shameless. This man called Keyamo is a disaster, even to his kinsmen. No sane man will say what these opportunities are said. I tried nonsense. Keyamo festers from activists fighting for the poor to pro-government fighting against the poor. Money sweet. Affliction of bad governance shall not rise up the second time in Nigeria. We must fight this headlong. I was shocked when I learned that the Keyamo was a civil rights activist. If you want to know the true color of an individual, give him money. People should ignore Keyamo. He is a complete misfit just looking for attention. He does not merit what he is today. I think Asuu should end this strike for the sake of Nigerian students and understand the country we are into. Everybody is suffering it. Why should Asuu call off their strike? Should federal government meet some of the demand and go back to the drawing table to see how they can move forward? What is your own opinion? Kindly make it known as you subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Good day and be blessed.